All right, what we need to do now for the beginning here of week 2 is we need to move into one of our dungeon scenes. Now, again, you may have multiple dungeon scenes that you are using in your project, depending on how many months you've been in Gear 1. So you are welcome to do this in any of those level scenes or all of them or, 2 of them. It's entirely up to you. But we're going to be customizing a piece of one of those dungeon levels at the very minimum. So we're going to need to move over to that level, one of those level scenes. If you only have Alien or Temple, that will work. But we're going to move into one of those. And we also are going to need to do our check setup from within this scene. So, make sure you do that. But what we're going to do is we're going to move around our scene. Again, right click in the scene view and use WASD to kind of fly our camera around like it is a drone or something, I guess. And what we're looking for is a body of water or something that we could use as a piece of our environment that could damage our player. So in the temple scene, we have this swamp thing, which it's not immediately obvious until you see these little reflections that it's kind of supposed to be wet. This is actually going to be our thing that's going to damage our player in the environment, something that the player can walk into and it's going to deal damage to them. So what we need to do is, again, figure out what thing in any of the scenes that you're working with, what thing you want to be this hazardous environment piece. And you're going to select it, and you'll see mine here is called Swamp Water. What we want to do is rename this to Environment Hazard, just like that. So that's just going to denote to us and, the check setup button as well that we have found an object that we want to have our environment hazard tag on it and also deal damage to us. We need to just rename that. Once you've got it renamed, go ahead and save your scene, and the next step we'll start setting it up to actually deal damage.